Hey everyone, it's Corleone from Lightcast Studios. Today we're going to be reviewing and going over the Minecraft Beta 1.8 pre-release. Now this is a brand new release of Minecraft. As you can see, it is not the full version of 1.8, but it is a pre-release, so we're only going to go over a couple new things because it's still very bugged and we don't want to get into the full package until 1.8 actually releases, because it does have a lot of new things coming out. So we're going to show you a couple of new things for now, but we have to wait till the actual 1.8, which will release on September 12th, 2011, which isn't that far away, so it's only in a few days. So I'm sure everybody can wait. Of course, it was supposed to release a few days ago, but they decided to push it back to September 12th, so Mojang is working on it at the moment. But it just shows that they are working really hard to make this a good final retail release of the actual game. So we're going to have to wait. But right now, as you can see right off the back, the new logo, if you first started up Minecraft, the new logo in the beginning is different. There's no longer a giant Mojang's logo. It simply says Mojang with the little logo inside the startup. And then once you get to the main menu and or the startup screen, or the, I guess you can call it just the main screen, they have a new background. It's no longer just a bunch of dirt. It's actually a blurred out look at the actual game. As you can see, you can kind of see a couple of new things. There are rivers, ravines, valleys. They added a couple of new items, like new types of meat and experience bars. I'm sure everybody's looked them up, so we're not going to get into that too much detail now, but let's just talk about the menu right away. We're going to click single player to go over a single player. We can simply select the world that we've already created by clicking place selected world, or we can create a new world. Now there's a lot of new options that comes with creating a new world now. No longer do you have only the survival mode as a single player option. You also have the creative mode, where you have unlimited resources, free flying, and destroying blocks instantly. So if you've never played creative mode, it's basically a mode where you have a list of items at the bottom instead of an inventory, and you can just have unlimited items, so you can just build, and build, and things like that. So that's just really cool. Survival mode, the same as usual, except now you have you can gain levels, health and hunger, experience points for killing animals, and things like that. So that's just one of the coolest things I've ever seen that they've added to Minecraft. If you click the more world options, you will also see that you also have the choice for making or adding a seed to your new world. You can also generate structures and turn that off, toggle the mode. And right here you can see a little description. Now it says NPC villages, where it just says villages, dungeons, etc., meaning that there's going to be dungeons, ravines, which is basically just like, I guess, cave puzzles and tunnels and things like that, and villages, NPC villages. Now I won't give Mojang credit for making villages. However, I will give them credit for improving on the release given out by, I forget who the name was, but I will have the link to their video in the description. They made it for Minecraft multiplayer as a multiplayer mod. Blue Zephos reviewed it, and I thought it was a really cool mod. However, I guess Mojang decided to implement it into their own actual game, so it's no longer buggy, and I guess you can say it's much better developed. But I do give whoever made it credit before Mojang, because they did think of the idea before Notch did. I don't like to put Notch on the spotlight, but I guess I like the idea of adding it to single player, so more power to them. We're going to leave that normal, but right now let's talk about multiplayer. Now multiplayer has a lot of new options. As you can see, there's problems reaching servers that you add. Now you can join a server that you've already added, you can do a direct connection, you can add a server, or you can delete the server. So we're going to delete this to demonstrate how to add a server to Minecraft Multiplayer 1.8. Of course, we're going to name it the server that we can recognize it with. You don't have to name it the actual server name, but you do have to have the actual server address to get into their server. However, there's been a lot of problems. As you can see, it said cannot connect to server, where people who have 1.7.3 cannot play their server on a 1.8 jar file of Minecraft. So you're going to have to downgrade, or just figure out a way to I guess, I don't know what to call it, uninstall and reinstall 1.7.3 onto their Minecraft folder, and then they'll be able to play their servers. Or we're gonna have to wait until CraftBucket updates their files for 1.8 so that people who have 1.7.3 can update theirs. But we're just gonna try loading into my server, Lightcraft server, and the server address is 5.203.136.121. And we're gonna click done. Now there has been communication errors and things like that, and just bear with it. As you can see, we are connected with the server, so there shouldn't be any problems. However, there are problems, communication errors. We can try refreshing, but that's not going to do anything. We can also do a direct connection where we can, like the old version of Minecraft multiplayer, where you just simply click multiplayer and type in the server address. Now you have the option to add more servers without having to remember the IP address the second time. So that is friggin' awesome. Mods and texture packs stay the same. We're going to use the OCD texture pack just because I like how it looks. Check him out on his channel in the description below. We also have all the other links in the description below. Also for multiplayer server, Minecraft server, you can download the Minecraft server for 1.8 off of the Mojang's website, minecraft.net. And if you run a Minecraft beta server without CraftBucket, you will be able to play Minecraft multiplayer if you do not use CraftBucket and if you use the one downloaded off of Minecraft.net. So, more power to you. If you go into the options, there's a lot of new things. As you can see, I like to keep my music low and sound low so I can talk. The difficulties are the same, so there's nothing changed there. However, there's a new option right here, Field of Vision, FOV normal, and you can change the field of vision. So, to see some of these things in effect, you're going to have to go into the actual game to notice them. As you can see, we can make brightness. So remember when we were having problems at night where we couldn't run the game or we couldn't see because it was just too darn dark, you know? Now we have the option to bring the brightness super high so that we can basically see at night, which is one of the coolest things I've seen Mojang add, and I'm glad they answered our problems and things like that. Field of vision is not recommended. I mean, it looks really cool, like it's like some kind of Inception or something, you know, film references and stuff like that. But you know, so let's just go into single player mode to demonstrate what's going on. So we're gonna double click my already built or partially built world and go into it. As you can see, this is my new world. Of course, there are a couple of bugs with the new Minecraft 1.8 pre-release, but there are a lot of new features of the game. As you can see, some blocks look different colored than others, things like that. And if you look off into the horizon, just because this is a different texture pack, we're going to have to change it. Let's just go back to default to demonstrate exactly what's going on with the Minecraft texture pack. Okay, so now we're loading this one more time. As you can see, everything looks normal except for a couple of new cool features. Lighting, of course, they decide to add more shades of color, so when the sun goes up and when the sun goes down, you will see the colors change. Now if you change field of vision, let's say you're looking off in the horizon and you go into options and change the field of vision, you will notice that you can see a lot farther. Now that's a really cool feature if you're trying to look off your little patio that you've created like I have. And also just when you're looking off and trying to find different things right next to you. But it's not recommended because it does look cool, but it kind of bugs me a little bit just because it's all warped and things like that. So I'm glad they added the option to toggle it on and off or change the view of it. The sun is up right now, but you can also you can definitely see the difference in changing the brightness level. So we're gonna look into our little area right here with the different color shades. Click options, video settings, and as you can see, it gets darker. So if we go all the way to the bottom, it changes to moody, and now it's going to add super bright, dark. So this is how it looked normally. It looked pretty dark. It looks cool if you're exploring a dungeon in a a cool adventure map custom map or something like that. But it's pretty simple to use. I love how they added the night vision type of view into the game and things like that. There are achievements. I've done a couple of achievements, so you know, as many as you can think of. This game is bugged. I haven't done a lot of those achievements yet, so again, this is the bugged version of 1.8, so you're gonna have to bear with it at the moment. But that's just a quick view of Minecraft 1.8. Of course, there are different things like Enderman and things like that, but we're not going to go over those things until the actual 1.8 release. And until next time, this is Macleod Studios. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. A couple of things I forgot to mention were the new, I guess you can call it the new user interface. As you remember, looking at the options, it definitely changed. They made room for more options, but we didn't really look at the actual inventory user interface. So as you can see, we have the experience bar, and also the armor has changed to, I guess you can call it roast beef sticks, or roast beef on a bone, whatever you want to call it. I have lost part of my health, so you can demonstrate how that looks. It took away half of the roast beef stick, and you can see a little bit more blood there. So that's just pretty cool. Again, this is the Minecraft pre-release, so I'm sure they're going to be changing a lot more new things. This isn't the actual 1.8, so we'll be looking forward to what's coming out later on. And for now, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for bearing with us, and until next time, this is Macleod Studios, and thanks for watching.